What's up? I'm Michael Brody-Waite, and today we're going to talk about how to tell the people that you lead you have no idea what you're doing, which can be really scary. And when you're done with this video, you're going to feel encouraged to have a level of authenticity with the people that you lead that you probably didn't have prior to watching the video. I'm a first-time CEO. I'm leading like 4 or 5 people. I know I'm a CEO because in my email signature it says CEO, so I feel really important. But I don't know what I'm doing. I have like no clue. And I've got these voices in my head that are like, you have to project strength. You have to show that you have total control, that you understand everything, and that everything is perfect. Meanwhile, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like a little kid with the title of CEO. And so I finally have a moment where I realize we're facing a situation that I literally have no idea how to deal with. And if I deal with this wrong, it's going to hurt the company. Now, the feeling that I felt as a leader trying to wrestle with this challenge, I was so isolated from my team. I felt so alone because I felt like I can't let them know that I'm struggling with this. I can't let them know that I don't have the answers and that I almost don't know where to turn. They have to feel confident. They have to feel, safe. They need to feel all these things. And if I tell them and I let them in on all my insecurity and fear, I'm going to give them insecurity and fear. And so I'm struggling with all this stuff. And then finally, I decide that I don't really know how to be a CEO, but I know how to practice the 3 principles. I know how to practice rigorous authenticity, I know how to surrender the outcome, and I know how to do uncomfortable work. And so I decide I'm going to take a different leadership route, and I actually sit my team down, and I practice those 3 principles, and I tell them, hey, I really suck at trying to figure out the solution to this problem. I don't know what I'm doing, and I think I need a lot of help. And so I need to find like a mentor or something that's going to help me. But I wanted you guys to know, and I wanted to get your advice on what I might do to try to figure out how I can scale up so I can really rise to this challenge. Now, when I did it, I felt so vulnerable. I felt so weak. I felt so naked. I felt like a weak CEO, like I should be stronger than this. I should have all the answers. And I thought I'd lose them. But that was a moment where I didn't lose them, I won them. Okay, I practiced rigorous authenticity. I didn't know what I was doing. I surrendered the outcome. I could not control that I didn't know what I was doing and I was a first-time CEO. But I could control whether I started to enlist other people in helping me with the challenge. And so for me, the uncomfortable work wasn't just telling my team, but then they helped me with the rest of my uncomfortable work, and that was finding a mentor. And someone said, hey, I think that I know a place that has mentors, and you mentioned this place, and I'm going to call down there. And they made an appointment for me. I went down there. I got a mentor, and they taught me how to be a CEO. But what this started leading to was every 6 months or so, I would feel like I hit my ceiling in my capabilities, and I would start to feel alone and isolated from my team again, and like a fraud, and like not worthy of them following me, and like I'm going to get found out, and this whole thing's a deck of cards or a house of cards is going to come falling down. And then I would remember that moment, and I would go do the same thing. I'd actually go to my team again and say, okay, this is my greatest weakness right now. I need to work on it. What are your thoughts? And then I would surrender the outcome, talk to them, and then I would go do the uncomfortable work. And here's what I'll tell you. You might think that this makes a leader feel weak, and that's your own prerogative. You can think that way. But when you do that for your people, you help them become strong. See, I don't want to worry about spending time and energy looking strong. I want to be strong, and I don't want them to look strong. I want them to be strong too. And when I let the guard down and I expose my challenge, which allows me to access a lot of resources and spend a lot of time working on the challenges as opposed to spinning plates, I modeled for my team what I expect them to do. So then when they would encounter a challenge, instead of sitting there and worrying about how it would look if they told me, hey, I don't know how to do this thing because I was doing it, they would do it too. And as a result, we had a team full of people that weren't wasting their time hiding their weaknesses. We were all throwing them on the table and helping each other grow. If you do something that makes you feel weak as a leader, there is a really good chance that in doing so, you are going to make your organization stronger. That isn't something that they teach you in business school. And it's something that they don't teach you in the books, but it's something that the 3 principles taught me. That if I practice rigorous authenticity, even if I'm a CEO, if I surrender the outcome, no matter whether it's a $1,000 startup or a $1 million startup, and if I do the uncomfortable work, whether I got 3 employees or 50, I'm going to help the entire organization become stronger, faster, by doing something that is counterintuitive and makes me feel weak. So I would encourage you, if you find yourself in a leadership position, and you don't need to be the CEO of a startup, everybody is leading someone or something, whether you're the leader of your family, leader in your community, leader at work. The next time you find yourself with a challenge or a weakness that you don't know how to work through, I want you to see that as an opportunity to redefine your relationship with the people that you lead and demonstrate your commitment to the strength of their life, your life, and the combined organization, as opposed to wasting your energy on trying to look strong. And if you do that, you will make it safe for them to become stronger faster, which will make it safer for you to be stronger faster. And that will lead to an incredible level of strength, not just at work, but in life. It will make things better in life because everybody that we lead, whether we're leading in a professional capacity or a personal capacity, everybody is a person and they do work and they do life. And in both arenas, we are scared to show our weaknesses. If you help people cultivate the skill of showing a weakness so that they can become strong, you give them something that is really hard to access in this world. So go out there and do it. And don't let the fear, I'm about to let the mask down, they're going to think I'm weak and all this stuff. Remember this video. You're not looking weak. You're making them strong. Share also with us if you find yourself in this situation, I want you to share with us what happened because we need to hear the stories. Other people need to hear the stories so that we can start to trust that this is what the new way to lead really looks like and that it really works. Now I'm putting out mask-free content on social media because the digital world is full of masks. You can access that content through LinkedIn, through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, even Twitter. And then we also have a free Facebook group called Authentic Living, where we have over 100 professionals dedicated to living and leading mask-free in there, and they are sharing stuff like this all the time. I'm in there, and we're encouraging each other, and I would love if you went in there and you shared if you took this action and if you actually let down the guard and became committed to making yourself strong and the people that you lead strong. I would love to hear that. If you want coaching or to attend a workshop or you want me to come speak somewhere, go to michaelbrody-waite.com, and just remember, as a leader, when you let people know that you don't know what you're doing, you not only make it safe for them, but you help everybody become stronger.